All right, here with head coach Shannon Salsburg. And coach, 5-1 record for you last week. What brought that on?
I'll tell you, we just had a great week. Offensively, we're firing on all cylinders. We continue to get great pitching, and our defense was outstanding last week. In particular, two people really stand out for me. Hannah Falk at shortstop made some plays that were just dynamic, and Paige Berger played one heck of a first base on a lot of close plays.
We saw a lot of 6-3s in there and some great plays
Sure.
by both of them, especially some of the weather conditions permitting, especially that Monday game, which was basically a sandstorm out there.
Yeah.
So a great job by them. What is it? Just explain the importance of your top hitters kind of getting on a roll here heading into the final stretch, namely Paige Berger.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, all year we've talked about, gosh, we've had groups of people hit. So to have the top hit together is pretty awesome. It really, we have our table setters in Hannah and Pearl, and when they get on, to have the people behind them on fire like they are right now is just, it's huge. Puts so much more pressure on the defense. We're moving runners, we're scoring people. It makes the game easier when you can score a couple more runs, no doubt about it.
Talk about the confidence that's built after sweeping a team like Western Michigan, obviously cream of the crop last year in the MAC. What does that mean to this team?
Well, I'll tell you, Western Michigan is a heck of a team. I think they were pretty frustrated after those games, and I think it's just because we played so solid, they couldn't find a way to make it happen for themselves. So that means a lot. When you can frustrate a good team like Western, you're doing a lot of things right. So as a coach, I had a little smile on my face after Sunday for sure. But man, I'm really proud of how the kids played, and we were all about home field and protecting our house, and boy did we on that day.
The series before that against Northern Illinois, your only loss of the week came in the first game against the Huskies, but the second game, 15-2, several records broken in that game, including home runs in an inning and home runs in a game, 4 in the inning, 6 in the game. Just talk about the kind of offensive explosion and how important it is to add that to the pitching that's already been so good throughout the year.
Yeah, well, first of all, it's just exciting. That's one of those things they always say, hitting is contagious, and that was proof in the pudding right there. It was a blast. It's fun for the kids. I mean, it just felt like every ball was going out, and you can't beat that. That's a good feeling. So that was really great. It was also nice to see us rebound the way that we did. I mean, the kids kind of put their foot down and said, all right, that's ridiculous. First game, Northern got a couple more hits than we did. We had bases loaded twice and just didn't get the job done. And instead of getting frustrated and down on themselves, they decided to take it in their own hands. They were aggressive in that second game, and man, to see balls go out like that was a lot of fun. And it was the first time we didn't have wind fighting us, so that was even better.
Hannah Folk with 2 home runs in that game, but she also set the single-season walk record in that game, breaking Haley Weimer's mark of 37.
Right.
Hannah, when it's all said and done, most likely, if she stays on track, will hold the walk record for a career as well.
Right.
You mentioned her before. How important is she to this team?
She's so important. From her first at bat, where she can come in, she averages 8 to 10 pitches an at bat. So when she comes in, she can literally tell the team, "Hey, this is what she's throwing. This is how it's breaking." She brings us so much information after her at bats. Those walks. What's impressive is that when Haley Weimer played, she was intentionally walked most of the time. They're going at Hannah. They're not intentionally walking her. She can be 0-2 and work a walk. So, her breaking Weimer's record is pretty awesome in my mind because she is such a good hitter. They're going after her. They're trying to get that first out of the ball game, and she's still finding ways to get on. That's awesome.
Give us a quick preview of your road trip this coming weekend against Miami and then Ball State.
One word, tough. We're facing two of the best teams, both statistically and just, year in and year out. Miami has a great pitching staff. They have a senior in Jessica Simpson who has been tops of the MAC through her 4 years. They seem, from what I've seen in box scores, their clutch hitting is key right now. They're a team that believes. I know they beat Kent State in the 7th inning last weekend. So they're somebody that, we want to get on top of and we want to stay there. And we have to know that they're going to give us their best shot all 7 innings. Ball State is an offensive juggernaut. They can really swing the bats. Their pitching hasn't been as sharp as I'm sure they would like, statistically at least. But it's also going to be a big weekend for them. They're doing the same thing we are, fighting for conference title. It's going to be a senior day. There's going to be a lot of things going on, so they're going to be emotionally high. So that's going to be a tough challenge for us as well. I feel strongly we can have a great weekend as long as we take care of the things that we have. But it's going to be tough.
Coach, thank you very much, and hopefully next time we speak with you, it'll be as MAC regular season champions.
That'd be great.
Thanks.
Thank you.